You A's get you. It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be taking a look at week 3 that is coming to NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. What it is, how is it going to look for the MyTEAM community. Are you ready to add 5 pink diamond reward players to your collection as we approach the midpoint of season 4? Get ready to complete new challenges, agendas, and compete in clutch time online to get more pink diamonds. You guys can see electric drops in MyTEAM's player market and pack market on Friday, January 26th. Prepare for electrifying all-stars, legend, and community favorites with pink diamond KD as well as Ja Morant, Chris Bosh, and Dr. J. Any of these 96 overall rated player cards are ready to lead your best lineups, featuring the rookie twin pink dynamic duo between Ausar and Amen Thompson, Chris Webber, Lonzo Mourning, and Ami Mo set is primed to shock throughout MyTEAM. So here's your cards. You get pink diamond KD, Ja Morant, Chris Bosh, and Dr. J Diamond. Chris Webber, Lonzo Mourning, Ausar Thompson, Amen Thompson are a duo that does evo to that pink diamond tier. And then beyond that, obviously, you're looking at Ami, Mo Bamba, Jonathan Kuminga, Beauchamp, who is going to be probably pretty solid, and Eddie House. So, I mean, just from me looking at this set, at this collection, I think KD is going to be really good. Not, best smoker in the game, but I think he's going to be really good. Dr. J is going to be fantastic. Chris Bosh going to be really good. And then I think Amen Thompson is going to be fantastic by himself as well. Now with the duo, who knows what that is capable of, but could be a pretty solid duo as well. We also do get Path to All-Star. NBA All-Star Weekend is only 3 weeks away, and you can prepare for all the festivities. With a trip down memory lane, you get a Ruby Glenn Robinson as well as an agenda card. Okay, it says check back each weekday as we get closer to All-Star. For new agendas to complete with the previous day's player. Miss a day, these player cards can also be added with VC or MT from the MyTEAM collection. So basically, every single day, there's going to be a new player added to the agendas. And if you complete the agenda, for example, you get Glenn Robinson, you're going to have to use him for the next day's agenda and onward. Again, if you miss a day, you obviously can buy them. But it's probably going to be available for 24 hours. In total, 5 Ruby player cards, 5 Amis, and 5 Diamond players will take us to All-Star with a pink diamond as the Path to All-Star collection reward. This is absolutely fantastic. So every day we got 3 weeks, basically 15 different days. Week 1, I believe 5 rubies. Maybe it might be a mix, but week 2, 5 Amis. Week 3, 5 diamonds. Complete all of them, you get a pink diamond player card, which is absolutely fantastic. Says it's going to be added on Thursday, February 15th. Along with the new player cards each weekday, more agendas will be available to add over 50 historic uniform packs, which is cool in its own right. Again, add Joel Embiid. Says on Tuesday, NBA began one of the most exciting sections of the schedule. It's Rivals Week. Says there's a new pink diamond that is obviously coming, but we don't know when. Says each weekday these challenges obviously are added. When Rivals Week is over, the final challenge games will be added. And then there is a pink diamond player, but we don't know exactly who it's going to be. Clutch Time Online update. So last week we saw Rondo in triple threat offline. Clutch Time Online. Pink diamond Chris Mullin is your next reward. Now, how do you get, how do you get him? You got to win 50 games in Clutch Time Online. Kind of a cool concept. I like these agendas or these, things in MyTEAM. It also says Clutch Time Online agenda group Hall of Fame badge option pack is what you get for it all. Ruby Sam Cassell coach card. It says these coach cards are also available in packs and boxes. Okay, for 5 wins you get Sam Cassell, 10 wins you get a diamond shoe and shoe boost, 25 wins you get Ami Nick Nurse, and then at 50 wins you get pink diamond Chris Mullin. It also says along with new pink diamond Rick Adelman as a coach in packs and boxes. So there's a lot going on. Okay, we got this Path to All-Star, which every single day you're getting a new free card. Complete them all, you get a pink diamond, and there's gonna be 5 diamonds in this. Make sure every single day that you try to complete this, because there's gonna be a lot of free cards in there. Content coming tomorrow. I mean, it's fine. I think, for budget guys, like, Kuminga, I don't love his release, but he could be solid. Mo Bamba and Beauchamp for a bunch of ballers is going to be fantastic. And then that Thompson twin duo is probably going to be really, really good as well. So I'm actually excited about this drop. Not necessarily super top heavy like KD, Ja, I'm not that excited about. But in between the lines, there are some really good options in there that I think, you know, are going to be fantastic to add to your squad. So that's just kind of a brief overview of what's coming. Again, Joel Embiid, adding him to your collection. It's available until February 13th. Make sure you get him. I think you just got to score 70 points with any player in any game mode. You'll get the Joel Embiid. But my most, you know, I think this, right, a new player basically added every Friday in a game mode is super exciting. Now, they haven't been that good. Thurl Bailey was fine. Rondo wasn't great. Chris Mullin, I think, is going to be okay. It really comes down to that release. I don't think he's going to be great, but I think it's a fun addition to my team because even for me, right, it gives me something to grind. Like, let's say I don't want to grind unlimited. Let's say I don't want to play a lot of triple threat offline. Well, for this next week, I can play a little bit of clutch time online, and at the end of it, I'll get a Hall of Fame badge option pack, a Ruby Sam Cassell, a Diamond Shoe and Coach, and Nick Nurse, as well as Pink Diamond Chris Mullin. Like, that's pretty good, especially if somebody's just starting the game and likes playing clutch time online. It gives them a reason to load up the game. So, whether you load up the game this week for NBA Rivals Week, whether you load it up to the path to the All-Star, whether you load it up to you know, play clutch time online, there is so much going on in this next week. One thing to note, this electric set, it says available in the player market and pack market, so it's not via the agendas. I don't know if we're ever going to see that again as far as a Friday drop in the agendas. I'm guessing sometime we will. But the bigger thing here is there's a lot of free content, even with this electric set. Like, I know it's not free content here, but outside of that, like, you got a path to the All-Star. You got, you know, the NBA Rivals Week. You got Chris Mullin. Like, there's a ton alongside here. Plus, hopefully these Ammies aren't super expensive, so a guy like Beauchamp, a guy like Mo Bamba can make your squad, and that you don't have to spend a ridiculous amount of MT on them. So that's just kind of a look at what is coming in week 3 of season 4 my team. I'm pretty excited, not necessarily all about this drop, but just about the week, right? We have NBA Rivals Week, in which you're going to get a free pink diamond. You start the path to the All-Star, which I think is absolutely fantastic. I think, you know, in general, guys, it's going to be a good next couple of weeks for my team. And I know we're in the middle of the season, and so this is like a lot of times when things, you know, die out a little bit. But I think, you know, this keeps it relevant, this Clutch Time Online update. The NBA Rivals Week, as well as path to All-Star, is absolutely fantastic as well. And so for me, I mean, again, I know you guys might not necessarily agree with me, but I think it's a solid week, or has at least the potential to be a solid upcoming week. Now, I don't know if any of these cards are going to make the best squad in the game. Like when I'm looking at KD, Ja Morant, Chris Bosh, Dr. J, do any of those cards make the best squad in the game? I don't know. I think KD has a chance if that release does go to quick. Dr. J, I think, has a chance as well. But I just think, you know, it's going to be tough for those top squads in my team because I just don't know if they necessarily improve from this drop. It's more of the budget guys that I am a little excited about. So you guys can let me know down below in the comments what's your guys' thoughts on the electric set as well as the rest of the things. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.